confused. Alright, I'm gonna rank multiplication symbols. So let's start with a number, and then you use the letter X, and then you have another number, right? So this is the first multiplication symbol that I learned about. I don't have much to say about it. You guys remember the old division sign? Okay, I hate no, I'm leaving it in. I'm leaving it in. I hate this. I'm gonna leave it there. One thing I like is that it's not ambiguous. If you have two numbers and an X in between them, then that is very obviously multiplying them together, unlike having two numbers next to each other, which is nothing like... One sec. This is so ambiguous. Yeah, nobody does that. I hope nobody ever does that. Now this is my go-to symbol. I'm gonna go over the number first, like the digits first. This is my go-to. I like the asterisk, except I don't do a 6-pointed asterisk. I do a 5-pointed asterisk. It's really 3 pen strokes. It's really quick. It's very obvious what it is. Unlike the dot. The dot I don't like because, I mean, it's good, it's clear, but the thing is, I use pen, and there's a lot of small scuffs on my paper, and I feel like the dot could be easily confused with one of those scuffs. Anyway, let's just pick a random one. Multiplying a variable and a number together with the asterisk, that is... I don't think I ever do that unless, I don't know. I'm gonna skip that one for now. But multiplying two variables together with an asterisk is not the best option. I'd say the best one is to just leave it blank. Right, just like meters per second, Newton meters, right? You don't do Newton asterisk meters. It's not wrong, it doesn't take a lot of space, it doesn't like stop me in my tracks or confuse me. This would stop me in my tracks. That would confuse the hell out of me if somebody wrote Newton X, big N, small x, and then small n. I would have no idea what's going on. Do not use the letter X, man. That is not... I'm gonna just get rid of all these. Same here. You don't use small x with variable. So I'm gonna give X an overall ranking of F, because it was... I mean, you know, it was all right in elementary school, but once numbers get out of there, once you start working with variables, small x is just a no-go. All right, this one here, yeah, same reasoning as this one. It wouldn't slow down my calculations if I saw that. I really do like the asterisk because it's just, I mean, calculators use it in computer science. Its dots have been used for different things. Blank is vague. You know, these are all kind of like conditional. But asterisk is one of those symbols that it really is only used for multiplication and nothing else. X is used as a letter, dots are used for a million symbols, and blank spaces are used for a million more symbols. Parentheses, very clear on what's going on. Same, it's easy to input into your calculator, you know. I feel like I'm one with my calculator when I use parentheses and asterisks. One thing I like about parentheses is that there is no confusion with the order of operations, because for some reason people are still complaining about it. What else is there? So here's my, I mean, I love parentheses, but when it takes 4 pen strokes to do something that you shouldn't really, you know, that requires 0 pen strokes. Yeah, it's just, when doing physics, there's a lot of variables, and that's just going to be a lot of time wasted. Let's see, that is perfect, man. Like 9.8 meters per second squared, or 5 grams. That's beautiful. That's S tier right there. This here, you know, if you have a equation and then you're the type of person who takes another equation, rewrites it, and jams it in, and then does the same thing, and you blow up a line of paper and then you smash it back down, then something like this would be helpful for you. But I think you just kind of have to get a new method, new system, if that's what you do. Because, you know, parentheses, order of operations, it really helps if you're that type of person. So, let's see. Let me do the overalls at the end. X dot number. I don't even know, because there's something called a dot product in vector math, and I'm not there yet, so I'm gonna just put that guy in the middle. Well, yeah, same thing here. Vector math, I don't know. Let's see. So for not having a symbol, let's see what I did. I put two variables up here. I put a variable and a letter up here, but I put two numbers at the bottom. So, that's interesting. It's kind of polar in that sense, where if you work with variables, but if you work with numbers, But I like dimensions and physics more than I like, you know, being an accountant. So I think I'm gonna give him an A. Just blank space, saves time, zero pen strokes. That's null is all right. So parentheses, order of operations makes me feel like a computer. I would also put it in A overall. And for an open circle, looks like a pen stroke. I don't use it. I don't think I know anyone who uses it. It's still kind of clear, and I'm scared of vector math later, so I'm just going to put it in a B. So that's my tier list right here.